Hey there, I'm Renee. Today we're going to move through a fiery, get the energy moving, clearing, and releasing, letting go flow. So find your seat and let's get started. I invite you to use an essential oil like On Guard. On Guard is a blend that helps support strengthening the immune system. You can use it topically, aromatically, internally to help boost that energy, but it's also a really powerful energy protection, like helping to shield and repel things that are unwanted. So you can think about that quality as we do our strengthening practice, as we build that inner fire in yoga that's called Agni, your inner fire. We not only strengthen, but we also clear and cleanse anything that we don't need. And On Guard has warming oil. So FYI, if your skin is more sensitive, just take notice. It has cinnamon and clove, and it can be really powerful and kind of warming. So if you want to put a drop into your hands, you can, or you can just open up the bottle and smell it. And we'll rub our hands together. If you're doing that, close your eyes, take a few slow centering breaths. And as you breathe in, welcome in attention for the here and now. And as you breathe out, clear and cleanse anything that you no longer need. And we'll do a few more like that. Breathing in, strengthening the energy of presence and building that inner fire of awareness. And breathing out, cleansing and releasing lower vibrations, mental chatter, any blocked channels, clearing and cleansing. And so just notice how each and every mindful breath is a practice of strengthening and letting go. Another breath or two. When you're ready, you can open your eyes. So a great place to put your essential oils is actually on the soles of your feet. So if you want to give your feet a little love, On Guard can be a nice place to put that and absorb into the body very quickly. I also like to put it on the back of my neck. Just make sure if your skin is more sensitive, probably the feet is a better spot. Give yourself a hug and just sit up tall and take notice of yourself. A little more grounded, a little more here, a little more aware, and a little more clear, a little more cleansed of whatever's been happening throughout your day, throughout your week. Just notice yourself right here, right now. One more breath. As you're ready, open your eyes. So it's so funny. We're working on we're connecting with the energy of fire. So in Ayurveda, and as in like Chinese medicine, the 5 elements represent aspects of nature around us, but also within us. And so today, as we begin our fire journey, it's raining outside. And for San Diego, it doesn't happen very often, but it's a good reminder that all of this is just like really tuning into that energy within you. So when times are cold, when we feel closed in, that the fire energy can actually get us motivated and awakened and, just a little more energized. So let's lie down. We're going to do a couple of twists. Lie down. Rest your head, rest your palms up. Take a slow breath in. Big cleansing breath out. And then let's hug the right knee in. Stretch your left leg long. You can do a couple circles with your right foot, one direction and then the other. Let's waken up all the joints, your ankle, your toes. And then we'll hug the knee towards the outer right rib cage, so more into the side body. Another breath or two. And then we'll bring the knee back to center. Hold the knee with your hands. Press your knee forward so your arms stretch long and you get a little lift through the low back. Allow for that and then take a twist over to the left. So you probably have heard this many times, but twists are great for digestion. So getting things moving in a healthy way, cleansing and releasing. So helpful for detox, and not only physically, but also cleansing thoughts, emotions, energetic stuff that we may have accumulated. So just visualize that cleansing and releasing on your twist, on the belly, and come on back to center. Hug both knees. And then we'll stretch the right leg long. Keep the left knee in. You can rotate your left foot one direction and then the other. Again, waking up all those little joints throughout the foot and the ankle, little flex and point. While you're doing all this, remember to stay with that conscious breath. Left knee hugs in towards the outer left rib cage. Again, stimulating into the digestive tract, opening up through the hip. And then slowly bring the knee center. Press your knee forward into your hands and then guide it across for a twist. And I like to come up and onto the lower hip so that I can just get a little more space. You can make your adjustments, move the shoulders, move the head, and just feel into the twist you need today. Clearing out the shoulds, clearing out the judgments, clearing out old stories, and allowing yourself to get energy flowing, easy and effortless, right here, right now. One more breath. Come on back to center. Let's hug both knees. And then release. Feet down, stretch to the right leg up. Hold the back of your right thigh. Now, instead of bringing your leg as close as possible to your head, if you do that, your behind, your butt's going to lift off the ground a little bit. So I want you to keep your hips down and press your leg into your hands. So you're actually pressing it away from you. And then reach up strongly through the heel. You can hold your calf, you can hold your thigh, but you really want to press it away so that you get a stretch, but you're also strengthening the top of that right thigh. Can you feel the connection to the core of your body? Feel that inner fire working. You can even ground through the left foot and see if it can reach up through the right heel a little more. One more breath. And then release. Cross your right ankle above your left knee, and then we'll take a supine pigeon. Take both hands behind the left thigh. As you hug your left thigh in, send the tailbone forward and use your right elbow to nudge that right thigh forward. Doesn't have to be your deepest hip stretch, but we're just slowly opening all directions. One more breath. And then release. Cross your right thigh all the way over like you were sitting in a chair, cross-legged. And then we're going to bring the shins up. See if you can hold your ankles and hug your ankles towards you as you again send the tailbone forward. So what we're trying not to do is lift the pelvis. So keep the tailbone reaching to the top of the mat as you hug your ankles towards you. One more breath. And let it all go. Release. Uncross the legs. Take a pause. Both feet down. Slow breath in. Big breath out. Ground the right foot. So we're pressing down. Feel that strength. Left leg up. Press your leg into your hands. So preferably not the knee, but you can have your hands on your thigh or your calf or even your foot. And see how much you can connect to that muscular energy at the core of your body, in through the left thigh, out through the left heel. And just do a little check-in. Make sure you're not tightening up in the neck or the jaw or anywhere else that you don't need that. One more breath. Release. Cross your ankle above the right knee. Take a breath. Pick up the right thigh and hold the right thigh. And then press your left knee or left thigh forward. So we're getting into an outer rotation in that left hip. And while you're at it, can you close your eyes and just take another cleansing breath, clearing and releasing. Let it go. Release your hands. Bring the right foot down and cross your left thigh all the way over so your thighs are stacked. Pick your feet back up. See if you can hold your ankles. Flex your feet. And then we're moving in opposite directions. So the tailbone goes forward, lengthen the spine as you hug your ankles, your shins towards your body. Do you feel that outer hip stretch? That's where I'm feeling it. Take another breath and let it go. Unravel the knees. Let's hug them in. Maybe do a little rock side to side. One more breath. All right, that's our little warm up. Now we're going to wake up the core. Stretch the legs. You can flex the feet. You want your feet stacked right over your hips. Hands behind the head. Take an exhale and lift from under your shoulders. Go ahead and stay here. So the elbows are wide. You want your neck long, pressing or resting into the hands. Can you lift your shoulders a little higher and engage your core a little more? And then slowly lower. All right, breath to movement. Exhale, lift. Inhale, lower. See if you can keep your core engaged throughout the up and down movement. And then remember that air supports fire. So keep the breath super steady. Keep the breath flowing to stoke that inner fire, stabilize that inner strength. Let's do one more and then stay lifted for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1, and then rest. You can hug your knees if you'd like. Slow breath in. Big breath out. Stretch your legs. Press your palms into the mat. Press your shoulders down. And then we're going to inhale as we slowly extend the legs out and down. And then exhale, slowly bring them up. Now, when you go slow, you can make sure not to overcompensate or do any misalignments, and just keep that steady strength in your legs and your core. Try to keep the energy out of your neck or your jaw. Sometimes we tighten up areas we don't need to. All right, slow breathing, slow movement. The lower you go, the more challenging. So adjust your movement as needed. Let's do one more, and this time we're going to stay low. Stay low for 5, core strong 4, 3, 2, and 1, and come all the way up and take a rest. You can hug your knees, slow breath in, big breath out. Stretch the legs, point the toes. So we're waking up this area. Your hands can rest here on your rib cage for a moment. This is your solar plexus. And then underneath is your whole abdomen. All of this is like your fire space. So we're waking up this strength. So we're going to bring it into the rest of our flow. Point your toes like a pencil or a paintbrush. And you're going to draw a circle, toes down to the right, and then up around to the left. And do that a couple times. Slow and steady. Keep your hips level. It's really, you can keep it like a real meditative, simple practice. Your eyes can stay focused on one spot. Slow, easy breathing. And feel that strength right at the core of your body supporting this movement. Come back through center, and then we'll go the other direction. So down to the left, up and around to the right. The bigger the circle, the more challenging. So you can always adjust. Again, we're trying to keep the hips level, core active the whole time, and easy breathing. Fan the flames of that fire with your breath. Let's do one more. All right. Whew. Bring your knees in, hug them in, rock side to side. Slow breath here. Big breath out. All right, we're going to balance out by bringing the feet to the mat. Bring your shoulders underneath you. So we pick up one shoulder, shimmy it underneath, pick up the other, shimmy it underneath. So the shoulder blades come closer together. And now robot arms, jazz hands. We're going to press down with the shoulders and the elbows, but see how much you can lift your chest. My butt's on the ground, my sacrum is on the ground, but I'm arching the back, grounding the shoulders, grounding the head. Find that upper back opening. How's your breath? Doing all this, remember your breath. All right, so now we're going to ground the feet and lift the hips, and you're welcome to interlace your fingers underneath. That's more traditional, or you can keep the arms as they were. So in a back bend, we actually relax the belly. So you can open, relax the belly, but send the effort into your feet, into your legs, down through your arms, even a sense of grounding in the head, back of the head. One more breath here. And slowly lower. Stretch the arms, stretch the legs. Do like a star pose on the ground. Slow breath in. Big breath out. Let's hug the knees. We'll take a couple rock and rolls to come up, or you can roll to your side, come up. If you're rocking and rolling around your spine, use your core strength. Have a little fun. Rock and roll, come up to boat pose. Zip the knees together, maybe straighten your legs. You can always bring your hands down or forward. One more breath, lift your heart and let it go. Hands back, shoulders open, reverse your table. Lift your heart first. Open the chest. And as you're ready, ground the feet, lift the hips and breathe. One more slow breath. Exhale, release. That's our warm up. All right, we're gonna send the legs back, downward facing dog. However you need to get there. Adho Mukha, downward dog. Take a moment here, allow for this inversion of blood flow, head below the heart, quieting in the mind. And then can you really tap into that core strength that we just woke up? Feel that lift, that powerful energy center at the core of your body. And from that strong center, feel a lightness as you reach long down through your legs, out through your hands. One more breath. Keeping that core strength. Inhale, right leg up into the air. Bend the knee, open your hip. Take a breath, reach back up. And then on the exhale, knee to nose, round your spine. Breathe in, lift again, open. And then on the breath out, step all the way through. We'll move right into a high lunge. So square your hips, ground the feet, slowly rise and settle in. Grounding the feet, lifting the heart. And again, that opening for the front body. There's a lift pelvic floor, but a lot of opening front body. One more inhale. And with your exhale, move into a twist. Left hand down, right arm high, open the chest. Keeping that steady breath, one more inhale. Exhale, release. From here, plank or table. Plank, knees off, table, knees down. Take another breath or two. And keeping that core connection, shift and lower all the way to the mat. Cobra, ground the feet, curl up. Reach forward. Grounding the feet, reaching the heart. One more breath. Let it go. Down dog. Arrive. Breathe. And be. Notice what's already awakened. Notice what you've already cleared. Notice what's already opened. Take another breath. Nice strong core. With your inhale, left leg up. Bend the knee, open the hip. Inhale, reach back up. Nice and slow, knee to nose. Tone the belly. Inhale, reach, three-legged dog. Breathe out, step all the way through, and take time to align. So nice long stance, square the hips. As you ground the feet, rise up and settle in. Feel what's awakened right at the core, and then reach that energy all directions. One more breath. Now, as you transition, draw the belly in, stabilize your core as you twist to the left. Right hand down, left arm high. Breathe in, open a little more. Breathe out, bring that left hand down. Plank or table. Shift and lower to the mat or chaturanga. Follow your in-breath, up dog, or cobra, down dog. Slow breath in. Big breath out. Feel that strong center, right leg up into the air. Breathe in. Now on your exhale, come to one-legged plank or bring your left knee down, one-legged table. Either way, I want you to stretch long through the back leg and then internally rotate. So lift the right inner thigh up to the ceiling and stretch it longer. How are your arms? Press the ground away. Right knee, right shoulder. Still breathing. Inhale, reach back up. Three-legged dog. Breathe out, step through. Ground through the feet. Turn to the side. Extended side angle prep. So we're going to ground the feet, take the arms, and reach beyond the left corner of the mat. Nice wide hips. Feel that connection to the center of your body, and then radiate that strength, that power, all directions. Down through your feet, out through your arms. Another breath. Shift to the back of the mat, Skandasana. Left knee bends, right leg long. Take another breath. Root down, rise up. Inhale, star pose, reach. Exhale, warrior two. Turn the front toes forward. Bend deeply. Take a moment. Open the hips. From the core, put down some roots. Open through your heart. One more breath. Reach back, interlace your fingers. Humble warrior. Breathe in. Chest open, heart open. And then powerfully lift through the core of the body as you fold forward. So what's helping you here? This strong, stable energy, lots of trust. Legs, core. And then can you let your head go a little more? One more breath. Release. Lunge, step to plank or tabletop. Come on down to your forearms, forearm plank. And you're welcome to bring your knees to the mat. Shoulders out of the ears. Firm up those legs and feel that stable center. You can stay right here or pick up your right leg, hip height, stretch the toes longer behind you, and then lower the toes. Left toes can lift, hips level, stretch the left leg longer, and then lower one more side to side. Core engage, easy breathing. And then stay here, regular plank for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Release all the way down. Turn your head. Close your eyes. Breathe in. Breathe out. Shalavasana. Reach back, roll your shoulder blades together. You're welcome to interlace your fingers, and we'll lift everything up. So keeping that fire energy, really tap into the breath. There's a lot of power lifting and lengthening. Can you keep the energy flowing? One more breath. Let it go. Bend the knees, a little windshield wiper side to side. And then we'll come on up. I think our first cat and cow. I'm going to invite you to turn your hands back for a wrist stretch, if that feels good in your body. Sorry, I'm adjusting my watch. Do that, and then we'll cat-cow. Breathe in, relax the belly. Really let go down through the front of the body. Really let go behind the heart. And as you breathe out, round your spine and really press into the ground and lift your back body towards the sky. One more. Breath in. Breath out. Come to neutral, roll out the hands, clear some energy. And find your way to downward facing dog. Shake it out, shake out your head. You can adjust your feet, your hips, your knees, and just feel your way to a sense of balance. Clearing out any imbalances with your mindfulness, with your ability to shift, even in the stillness. Take one more breath. Strong core. Breathe in, left leg up. Breathe out, one-legged plank or right knee down, one-legged table. Balance the hips, press the ground away, lift the core, left knee, left shoulder. Inhale, reach again, three-legged dog. Breathe out, step through, extended side angle prep. So turn to the side, firm up those legs. From the core of your body, root down powerfully through the feet and reach beyond your fingertips. So with all that power here, we can widen the hips. We can soften the heart. We can let go of overthinking or leading with the mind. Take one more breath. Now, using the core with the breath, shift through center, back of the mat, Skandasana. Right knee out, left leg long. Take another breath or two. Ground the feet, and we're going to root to rise all the way up. Inhale. Exhale, warrior two. Adjust your feet. Find that stability. Reach a little more. One more breath. And then reach back. Interlace your fingers. Open through your heart. And then powerfully round your spine. So draw the belly in. Round your back. Humble warrior. Keep drawing the core up as you let your head and your heart melt down. Take another breath or two. Slowly release. Hands down, lunge, plank or table. This time we'll take a side plank. Shift to the right. Stack your feet or stagger, or you can take your left foot halfway forward. Powerfully lift your hips, top arm, up and over if that feels good. One more breath. Now, option for a wild thing. Step your top foot behind you, ground through the feet. Keep lifting your hips. Can you let your head go? One more breath. And then powerful core as you transition back, either down dog or flow vinyasa. Wherever you are, move with ease, not in a hurry, flowing with the breath. Adho Mukha down dog. Slow inhale. Slower exhale. Shift forward plank. Shift again, side plank, Vashisthasana. So either stack the feet or stagger, hips are stacked. You can also bring, what did I say? Right foot forward and lift your hips a lot. How's your breath? One more inhale, lift up. Option to step that top foot behind and keep arching the back for a wild thing. I like to bring the free hand to the back of the head and then press the head into the hand. One more breath, core engaged. Come on back. Let's take a down dog. Slow inhale. Slow exhale. Stay here, child's pose or flow plank. Lower. Up dog or cobra. Let's all meet in child's pose. Slow breath in. Big breath out. Let's come on up to hands and knees. Puppy pose. Hips over the knees. Relax your belly. So we've done a lot of strengthening today. I want you to relax. Let it go. Let it go. And you can take your hands to the side on the fingertips. Elbows wide, or you can bring your arms forward. But we're trying to keep the hips over the knees and really relax down through the belly, through the rib cage, through the heart space. Take another breath or two. Come on up. And we'll thread the needle. Left hand down, right arm sweeps high, open the chest. Exhale, bring it through, right shoulder down. Left hand can press into the mat and then roll the left shoulder open. We're tapping into that upper back twist. That fire energy flowing through, clearing, cleansing, transforming, purifying body, mind, and heart. One more breath. Tone the belly. Come on out. Breathe in. Reach up. Right arm. Exhale. Let it go. Left side. Inhale. Reach high. Big exhale. Thread the needle. So the left shoulder is on the mat. Hips are over knees. And that right hand, just giving some support as you adjust your right hand wherever you'd like. I like to bring it forward, maybe a little behind, and start to play. So part of that fire energy is clearing out all the rigidity of shoulds, of structures. Some of those are supportive, but also we can get stuck in patterns. So we're going to clear out some of that, allow for some play, some exploration. One more breath. Let it go. Right hand down, left arm sweeps high and release. Downward facing dog. Take a breath or two here, balance out. Just feel, watch the energy circulating all the way through you. One more breath. Stabilize at the core, and from that strong place, right leg up. Inhale. Big exhale, step it through, pigeon pose. So bring the back knee down. You bring that right foot across and set up here in a way that feels good in your body. So if you're more flexible, you can have your shin forward, foot flexed. If that's too intense, bring your foot in so it's closer to the left hip. Or if pigeon pose isn't working for you today, then try another posture that feels good. So take a moment without your hands. I want you to fire up the energy of your legs. From your feet, draw into the core of the body. You are supported. From that place, bring your hands back down, lengthen, and lower. So there's an energy of drawing in from the feet all the way back to the core. And then keeping that sense of support, we can allow for widening and opening across the pelvis, softening through the belly, relaxing down through the head. I've got my hands together and namaste, my thumbs pressing into the inner brows. And that's just a nice opening for the sinuses. It's also a connection to that opening, third eye. Another breath or two. Clearing out illusions, clearing out worries, and connecting with more trust, more knowingness. As you're ready, nice strong core, breathe in. Come on. We're going to lean over to the right. Pick up that left leg, sweep it up and around for a seated twist. So place it across on so the left foot comes to the right side. We're going to ground through the hips, grow nice and tall. Breathe in and breathe out, twist to the left. Hug your knee with your hand or your elbow, whatever feels good. Take another breath. And then slowly unwind a little baby twist to the right. And then back through center. Agni Sambhasana, stack your shins. Feet are flexed. If this isn't working for you, you can do cross-legged or feet together, knees wide, Baddha Konasana. And if you're here, it can be humbling. No need to have your knees flat, but do think about flexing the feet, and that's going to give you some support for your joints. Grow tall on the in-breath. Feel that fire connection at the core of your body. And keeping that strength, keeping that softening in the heart, and keeping that alignment, head, heart, root of the spine, all in one line. Tilting forward to wherever feels good today. Another breath or two. Engage the core, come on up. Stretch the legs, shake it out. Boat pose, Navasana, shoulders back. You can have your knees together or straight up. We'll just take one breath here. Inhale, exhale, release. Your choice, flow vinyasa or downward facing dog. So meet us in down dog or flow through plank. And lower. Up dog or cobra. Adho Mukha down dog. Take a cleansing breath in through the nose. Big open mouth, exhale, let it go. Ujjayi breathing in and out through the nose. Nice strong center, left leg up, breath in. On the breath out, bring it through, pigeon pose. We're clearing out any stored or stuck energy and just opening up the channels through the whole system for everything to flow a little better. You can tuck your back toes, access that strength in your legs up through the core of the body. And then as you're ready, come on down. And if you'd like, join me with hands in prayer, thumbs pressing into the inner brows or the just above the eyebrows. And take a few slow breaths. Breathing in this moment. And breathing out, cleansing and releasing. Another breath or two. So just like in life, transitions are important. How we move in, how we move out to every situation. And so one thing that can really support us is that inner fire, that inner strength. It's our confidence, that's our courage. And that's also our physical stability. So tap into that. Take a breath. Slowly lift up. Lean to the left. We're going to pick up that right leg, swing it up and around for a seated twist. Right foot comes across. Ground through your sitting bones. Grow tall. Breathe in. On the breath out, twisting to the right. Chest open, heart open, your variation with that left arm. No struggle here. One more breath. And then feel the connection to your center. And with an exhale, slowly unwind. A little twist, other side. And then back to center. So feel free to join me here with Agni Stambhasana. We'll pick up the right foot, place it on top of the left knee. Feet are flexed, both feet flexed. Sit tall. And if this is not feeling good in your body today, you can take feet together, knees wide, or just cross-legged, opposite of what you did, other side. Now, the bandhas are important. Energy centers, base of the spine, or your Mula Bandha, energy lock, lifting up through the pelvic floor. Feel that. It adds a lightness. Uddiyana Bandha, your upper abdominals, connecting in. It's not a tension, but it's an energy holding. And then Jalandhara Bandha, a slight drop of the chin, and that energy lock in your throat. And so it's not tension. The fire is still burning, but we're keeping it contained so we can channel it. Feel free to lean forward. Energy center to continue fueling your whole system, body, mind, and heart. Another breath. Tone the belly. Inhale, come on up. Shake out your legs. We'll bring feet together, knees wide for Omega pose. So feet are more in a diamond shape. We're going to round the spine. Draw the front body back, rounding, rounding. Fold. As your head goes forward, your back body moves behind you. Take another slow breath. And then engage the core, slowly rise. And last one, legs straight this time, feet are flexed, ground the thighs, grow tall. And you can either stay right here, grounding the thighs, lifting the chest, or if it feels good in your body, keep those legs grounded. Tilt forward, nice long spine. Paschimottanasana. Doesn't matter how far you go. Powerful center at the core of your body can support you, bringing a little more ease as you lengthen legs, torso. Another breath. Ground the thighs, tone the belly. Inhale, slowly rise. We're going to lie all the way down. So stretch the arms, ground those legs again. Breathe in, lift your heart. Exhale, roll down one vertebra at a time. So it's core strength here. Core, 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 and all the way to the mat. Usually I like to do one more, hugging the knees, little rock side to side. Do whatever you need to do to feel complete. And we're going to set up for Shavasana. So I invite you to keep it simple today. If you want to take an extra hip stretch, you're welcome to do feet together, knees wide, Supta Baddha Konasana. Actually, I think I'll take that one. Little passive hip stretch. And do a little scan. Take notice if there's anything else you need to feel more complete or comfortable or balanced. So we clear out some of the outer messages and just really tune in, get really super clear on your own intuition, your own deep listening, that wisdom in your body, and then honoring that. When we do that, we build more and more strength in that third chakra, more and more trust and courage to live our truth. Take another breath or two. We're going to settle in for a few minutes of quiet and stillness. You can always stretch the legs if you haven't already. And as we rest for Shavasana, just allow yourself to receive and release, easy and effortless. Receiving the quiet and the calm, releasing all the focus, all the effort. Your body knows just what to do. That inner fire, that Agni energy is still burning inside, and you can just be with it. No need to do anything. It's already activated, it's already awakened. Just rest in the energy of warmth, deep support. Continue that releasing, that transforming or cleansing can happen all on its own, easy and effortless. Enjoy your Shavasana. And now feel free to stay as long as you need to. And if you're called to move back into your day, just take a moment to receive a slower, deeper breath in, a little pause at the top. And a big exhale as you let it all go. You can wake up your body, gentle movements. Go ahead and place your hands on your rib cage. Let your fingers rest right there in the center and feel that awakened Manipura, fire energy, your third chakra. Feel that connection. May we bring that back with us into our day. Hug your knees in, roll to your side. And as slow as you need to, rise to a seat. And when you come to a seat, grow tall. Thank yourself. Thank yourself for showing up, for carving out this time, this space to take care of you. And also so we can bring this energy of more clarity, more groundedness, more connection to deep stability and knowingness. May we bring all of that back into our day.